Yo, what is up guys, it is the man in the can, it is Super Pigman here today with another video, and today we're going to be talking about some more Kenshi lore and speculation for Kenshi 2. And before we get started, I do want to say that I have my own Discord where we talk Kenshi, we talk a bunch of other games and a bunch of other stuff, and hopefully you guys do want to join the community. I'll leave the Discord link in the description below. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. So I'm going to pull up some old concept art. I'm going to flash it here on the screen right now. I'll probably leave it on the screen for like the next 2 minutes or so you guys can kind of look at it and digest it. It's a very big creature for one thing. And so this race was supposed to be in Kenshi 1 called Sten, and as you can see, they draw a lot of resemblance to to the Shek, and I find them kind of weird that they didn't end up adding it into the game at all, like literally at all. There's like no mention of it at all. This is some really early concept art. If I don't know what I'm covering now, but I just kind of had a spark of idea in my head, like, oh, maybe this could pop up in Kenshi 2. That's why they didn't add it in Kenshi 1. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be added in Kenshi 2, but if you really look at it, it looks a whole lot like a Shek, but it looks like a Shek that would be kind of a lot smarter and kind of more more of a like researcher, because researchers have a notorious this is a huge generalization, by the way. If you get offended if you're a researcher, I'm sorry, but we're notorious for like being a little bit bigger than usual, than the usual person. And so yeah, I think this is like Shek counterpart, like they're the intellectual ones and stuff like that. But honestly, this creature really looks like if anybody's seen what was that movie called, Pirates of the Caribbean. If you guys ever seen that movie, there's this one with the octopus villain type of thing. It kind of reminds me of it. But I mean, yeah, I think these guys are the kind of they're either really smart or they're really strong. It's one of the two. I think they're just really smart. And like, look at those long tentacles that come down from their chin. It really looks like a Shek like hybrid type of thing, where these guys are really smart. Maybe this is something that's going to be added into Kenshi 2, like maybe it's going to be talking about like the Shek King. There's going to be some Shek Kingdom stuff probably with these guys there, with that probably research military tech or something like that. But the lore on them is that they're supposedly supposed to be like Shek counterparts that are intellectual. That's really just the lore on them. There's nothing else literally on them. So everything else is like pretty much speculation. I think that these guys were probably like top tier in like the Shek Kingdom or something, or were supposed to be, and then they probably got wiped out when Brian was in control, the old leader, and then Esteba came in, and she probably realized that all these guys had died, and they're probably like researchers who researched the military tech or something like that. I mean, I really don't know. The possibilities are endless. I mean, you look at the person on the left and you can see how small they are compared to the person on the right. Maybe the person on the left is supposed to be like a human being or a regular sized person. So these things are supposed to be huge. Like, we don't even know if the person on the left is like a Shek or anything. But like it's like supposed to, it's just something like weird, like it's out of the norm. I don't know why out of now. I think it's because it came up in a Discord that I was in for Kenshi that they brought this up, and it was like really old concept art, and I remembered it because it was old concept art, and these guys never ended up getting added. So it was like kind of like one of those things, like what if, like what would they be, what would be their role? And I think they're probably gonna bring them back in Kenshi 2. I really think that's my legit like 100% theory, is that they're coming back in Kenshi 2. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Remember, leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and make sure to join my Discord too. Yeah, peace.